demons that don't have a major champion, they gotta go through the Kings of the North to get a shot at the Raleigh Major Championship Grand Finals. Greatness isn't given, it's earned. Fire up and let's roll!
Game 1 at Manfield brought to you by Progressive. We are underway. Who will meet Dignitas in the Grand Finals? All the way across, it could be Team Falcons. Remember when they made the final as an organization in London? Then the first time in London, it was NRG and Dignitas. Crazy how more the things change. They say the same as Atomic right on the doorstep. NRG in the first 21 seconds.
Base talked about it, said NRG needs to get in their face and play physical. You see that off the jump already. Strong demo to open up a lane. Atomic staying in the play, and it pays off big time. Great first goal from NRG to set the pace. Remember, they've already played on stage today. It's going to take Falcons a little time to get into this.
They're so important for NRG not to have the stagnant start that they had in their previous 2 series. They come out guns blazing. Verlost right at beast mode. He'll bully his way through. Got his brother there to help out, but that one's knocked away.
Yeah, that's good. I think Beast Mode jumped in front of that touch from Killers. He was looking for Daniel. Here's Killers again on top of the ball. Got the double, but it just wasn't enough. Daniel able to get back in time for the clearance.
You have got to convert those opportunities. Nothing in the way except the post. Killers will collect right at Atomic. Had somebody been over there, could have been a bang, but no. Still the lead, 1-0 to NRG. And again, we talked about this in their last series, Daz. You know, when they are in front, they don't take just the first shot. They will try to wear the defense down. They're very selective. Try and get these free opportunities as Killers will come out to meet them, and everything just kind of slows down to NRG's pace.
Yeah, and NRG, again, they have such a great defense. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult for Falcons to try to penetrate that. But at the same time, NRG meeting them in the midfield, not afraid to go for the ball, definitely a big factor in limiting Falcons' opportunities.
Talk about NRG and Dignitas the first time we were in London. This feels like the pace of play when we were down there, as that one goes off of everything. The rebound knocked away as well. Falcons denied their equalizer. Daniel going to work. And yet again, you're just kind of waiting. It's kind of nervous energy here in Raleigh.
Yeah, I mean, on both sides of the field here as well. People not making contact. Roas looking for a bump on Daniel. Even though Daniel got the boost, Roas didn't. Beast Mode with a free ball. NRG, though, seem to be in a lot of control. It's Beast Mode. Wow. You saw it. He almost got the double flip reset.
Waiting for everybody to just come unglued. Big win by Daniel. Roas has to go collect. Race to the corner boost. Daniel, plenty to work with now. He's got all the options, and he went to the backboard. Got the demo, but the ball's cleared away. Now Beast Mode. He'll try to slow play. Roas not affording him any time. Rebound Atomic. Beast Mode just off the corner.
Oh, Atomic played it high there. He might have actually had a good angle on it. Tried to get it around the defense, but Daniel gets beat in the midfield. TRK has Killers in the midfield. They're not going to be able to get him the ball either. Falcons, although they get a chance to break out, they're struggling to hold on to the possession here. Roas trying to do it all himself, sets up TRK, but Beast Mode able to get there for the block.
Beast Mode, the hero again. Daniel waiting out of the corner, getting chased right into a save. And he got the clearance as well. Yeah, Daniel on another level.
He's done such a good job of buying NRG some time on the field. Again, Beast Mode's been super effective on the ball, but NRG, they're not able to be everywhere. Daniel having good stops like that on defense is key to keep NRG in the game.
Now Killers, after TRK gets a demo in midfield, Daniel out of the play. He'll spawn in on the backside. He got chased by TRK again. Initial shot denied. That ricochets around, no good. And the lead remains for NRG. That opening strike from Atomic has held up now to the final minute.
NRG was low on boost, but they got out in time. Falcons trying to force the issue. That's a big beat from Beast Mode. And now Killers left alone. Beast Mode trying for the bump. Killers, so great touch to buy Falcons just a little bit of a moment. Now they're going the other way. TRK up to the ceiling and just gets that away from Daniel. We're watching with the shot. Daniel falls on it. Great block again from Daniel. He's come up so big on defense.
How good TRK is, though. He still almost found a way to make the last-second adjustment to get that to the ceiling. They crisscross here, come up empty. TRK to center. Rawas is there, but so is the defensive NRG. Downfield, beast mode. Oh, he could have called game, but he missed wide.
Now they still got to keep the pace play up. Good cut from Daniel. Daniel has Atomic, but it's gonna, great 50 to him. But Killer's all on top of the ball, keeping it close. Rawas may have a chance. Beast mode, good stop. Atomic gets a good demo. TRK can't get the ball, and Daniel just has to ground this one if he can. Straight down on the ground, no, still up, but they can't follow it. NRG take game one.
We'll kick it off now at Forbidden Temple, game 2, as NRG tries to continue running the Mina gauntlet.
Both teams doing a very good job defensively. We had a 1-goal game last game. Will we see things start to shake up? Will Falcons start to take more risks? Not too many on their own end. This one's all so tense once you get loaded into the lobby.
Well, they had their chances in game 1 too. It was a kind of a point-blank shot that, yes, it's difficult to get around on the angle, but at this level, you kind of expect Falcons to convert there. They did not. Thus, they're denied overtime. Killers skied one over towards Rawas, but he did not commit, didn't have much boost to go with. Atomic trying to force his way through the center line. That doesn't happen. And that pass just led Rawas a touch too far, and Falcons have to restart.
Rawas is a bit hesitant on the play there to get involved. Doesn't want to crash it just yet, recognizing where his teammates are. Killer tries to go up the ladder there. TRK, just a free shot that's going to go in the back of your net every time.
Well, Beast Mode's sitting back there, and he's expecting Daniel to have this all the way, but he lands very awkwardly. And Beast Mode can't react to the shot. They go high out of his reach. TRK gets the first strike.
Yeah, it's big, though. His positioning was so good on that play. He had 0 there and still able to get enough to get a good shot, strong shot in. Falcons playing well off low boost, and NRG has to remain consistent on the field. They get awkward plays like that again. Falcons will continue to up the scoreline.
TRK will skid back. He's got Rawas ahead. Rawas maybe looking to set up Killers, but there's Beast Mode to disrupt the play.
I like that from Rawas as well, just getting up there so fast. He wants to make sure he controls the ball so he can get the bump right after. They're looking for the physicality to throw off NRG if they can't get it on the beat.
Beast Mode, half flip to continue the play on. Daniel taking charge. Killers right at Beast Mode, but the secondary effort out of TRK. Can score from anywhere. We've seen it time and time again. That falls harmlessly to the opposite side.
Yeah, I like it from Killers, though. He goes to try to, he can't bump one, Atomic slow boost, he goes to get the other. But even with the demos, again, the third man follow-up has to be a little bit better. Chance there for third man, TRK, no! Atomic denies at the goal line.
How many times have we seen NRG over their past 5 or 6 games in this tournament making saves right along the goal line? Not able to turn it into immediate offense as Atomic will send that high and wide, but Daniel will keep it right back on track. Beast Mode coming over, Atomic in behind him. He'll take charge, and the shot denied by Killers.
Daniel wants to keep the pressure on. Atomic might turn up here. It does get through, but still, Falcons off low boost. They're all set in net. Beast Mode, good cut. Daniel, can he get up first? He can. Puts a shot on Rawas pre-jumped, and Killers will bail him out.
Well, Daniel can turn on this one, but he can't burn downfield. Had to play defense. TRK now, right at Atomic. Not many win that challenge.
The Beast Mode awkward.
Killers
TRK
with only
for the
Beast Mode to beat, and he sailed it high again. Team Falcons have had 4 or 5 opportunities that NRG can't really do anything about, and they've hit old Ironsides.
Yeah, that was a close look. They've been doing well, moving the ball around, and again, playing off each other. TRK, again, applying that pressure with the demos, but it wasn't enough. The final shot needs to go through, so still a 1-goal lead, but it's a very fragile one. NRG are knocking out the door, looking for a way back into this game, and Falcons are giving him a lot of space to work with upfield. Atomic shot, Killers able to get the block. Beast Mode with a 100 boost, but he started his aerial off so bad, he's trying to course correct it, and Falcons will push the ball in their half.
TRK forced to give that ball away as he couldn't get through Atomic. Daniel will rotate back after realizing he couldn't take out Killers. Back into the play and denied on that opportunity. They're right there on the doorstep time and time again. You just kind of feel like the dam's about to break.
Good beat. Beast Mode has one for free. High pop, can he follow it? He is gonna pitch it. Killers, no boost, stays patient on the net. Falcons keep it a 1-goal game as they go all the way back the other way.
NRG doesn't feel like a team that's playing from behind, but they are down to 48 seconds. And Beast Mode's got to burn quite a bit of boost just to delay Falcons. Daniel will throw it downfield. That got around Atomic. Rawas has all the options at his disposal. Forced to play it off the backboard.
Quick speed there, Beast Mode. Plays it to Atomic. Atomic can't get the touch there. Daniel's last back. It's an open net. And it's going to be another goal for Team Falcons.
Well, you had to wonder when players were going to start scoring the open nets. And with NRG chasing the game, they had to throw caution to the wind. They got burned. Team Falcons out to a 2-0 lead. NRG's going to have something on the kickoff if they're going to try and claw their way back into game 2.
It was set up for Daniel if he can get there. Got good 50. TRK almost got it. Beast Mode able to get back in time. But time not on NRG's side. They'll need one now. Can they make it happen? Rawas killing the clock. Beast Mode with the 50 and the final 10 is spelling doom unless NRG get it here. Daniel with the shot. No, it's off Beast Mode. Beast Mode on TRK with a good block. Time ticks down. They'll get one for the road. No! Shutout in game 2 as Team Falcons tie up the series. We got a match.
What a response out of Team Falcons.
How it's impacting each and every player and how each and every player needs to stand up to the task if they want to make the grand finals.
Well, here we go at what can now be called Shogun Field. Game 3 to break a 1-1 tie in this long semifinal between Falcons and NRG. Again, the winner gets Dignitas. Beast Mode over to Atomic, or to Daniel. No shot forthcoming, and Team Falcons will break out. Got the demo, one more to beat, and it's deflected to the corner. Rawas, what a follow-up! To get that back in front, it was in, and Killers had to make sure.
Yeah, look at this, great 50, Rawas, great recovery. If he's a second too late, Atomic gets that ball back to Killers, who can then secure the goal. Hot start here for Falcons in game 3.
Early goals, the hallmark of just about every game that NRG has played here in front of the crowd. This time, the early goal comes from Team Falcons. Killers thought about it. Instead, he just stays at the wall. Let Rawas come all the way across to continue the play on, and he's done so pretty well, but Daniel there to cut him off. Got Atomic, but won't be able to pass to him, and back and forth wheels.
Beast Mode!
Oh, no! Beast Mode! Diving in as TRK couldn't range over.
And that's a big goal, not just for NRG, but for Beast Mode especially. He finally sinks one through, able to just track the ball as well as he could off the 50 from Atomic, and NRG with a quick equalizer.
The chance of Beast Mode echoing throughout the Lenovo Center in Raleigh. Got a whip out of the corner, and Daniel there to save the day again.
Falcons trying to stay on top of this one. Beast Mode trying to switch the play. TRK's there to meet him. TRK has Killers mid. Beast Mode again, a good stop, and Daniel will take Killers out the play. So far, rotation been pretty solid for Falcons. They've been able to keep control of the ball, but here the counter so dangerous. Killers almost missed that one. Got the stop, and NRG won't be able to follow. They've got to barrel back and play defense.
Daniel did such a great job in that little tie-up in the corner, just getting one little touch to trigger the counter and come out with momentum. Certainly deserved a goal, but the Falcons defense had other plans. TRK denied by Atomic. Watch the follow-up, though. Falcons have been so quick on their second chances.
Ooh, Daniel stays on top of that. Thought he was going to leave it for Atomic there for a second. Keeps things close. Beast Mode can't get a good 50. NRG trying to play the ball around Falcons, but it hasn't been the cleanest of play out of them. They're trying to get for another counter. Beast Mode playing it high. There's no one to follow this one, and Rawas slowing the play down.
Killers will let Roas lead block for him, and Beast Mode has very different ideas. 1-all coming up on halftime. Can Atomic do anything about it? He can't get back onto the ball. He's stuck ahead of the ball. So now Daniel just throw it at the backboard and let everybody reset.
Ball here for Atomic. What's he gonna do? Play it off the side wall. Plays it over one. Can he get the bump? He did bump TRK, but too little too late. That one going all the way back, and Daniel just has to play it over one. Beast Mode putting it on target. TRK's back though. He'll take it into the corner. NRG have these strong bursts of offense, especially on counters, but they haven't been able to find one until maybe now. No, yes! Atomic gets the extra effort. NRG take the lead.
Atomic going right back to work. He had all the touches. Beast Mode was there just to threaten, but Atomic does a great job staying with the play, putting NRG back in front.
Big level of composure on NRG. You can see it especially out of Atomic. And of course, we've seen it from Daniel as well. Beast Mode been a big X factor for NRG this series. Roas doing it all himself. Oh, Roas! He can just weave through a defense if he needs to.
I see you, Atomic, and I raise you, Roas, just through Beast Mode. And we're right back where we started.
They're trading punch for counter punch, play for play. Which one coming out on top here? Falcons starting to really force NRG to make some uncomfortable positioning as Beast Mode off the ceiling. Oh, follow up from Atomic, no! So much there from NRG, but Falcons denied them again.
Daniel tried to stay with this, but had to jump with no boost off the wall. Beast Mode slowing down Falcons a little bit. Got that over to Daniel. What a race won by Roas. Killers will wait at midfield. NRG scrambling a little bit. Double commit out of midfield. Only one to beat. Atomic avoided contact and made the save.
And Daniel, what's he gonna do? They played it too slow. TRK not waiting for NRG. He's trying to force the issue. Beast Mode on top of this one. He'll have to play a 50 out. Good touch there from Killers. He'll have a follow-up. He's so low on boost, though. It's going to have to just be Daniel who picks this one up. If NRG can remain consistent, they can come out with this one, but Falcons calling their bluff. TRK!
He's always a threat. The three most dangerous letters in Rocket League, set up by Killers. It's TRK giving Falcons the lead. Less than a minute remaining. NRG's really got to scramble now.
Such a big goal from Falcons. You can hear the silence here as they look for more. NRG still have time left in game 3, but they got to get going.
Daniel and Atomic at midfield. It's Atomic that takes charge. Daniel didn't have much in the tank. Now he does. So does Beast Mode. Up to the skies, beat one. Daniel coming in to help. Atomic shot denied by Killers.
NRG got to go back now, 20 seconds. Roas waiting off the ceiling for Daniel. Daniel knows they're trying to play the 50. No, flip reset pass one. Got the bump on TRK. Atomic looking for the double. Atomic, it's on the goal line, but it's blocked away by Roas. Final 10 seconds. NRG trying to keep the play alive. Daniel gets a touch to Beast Mode. Beast Mode, good first touch. He's looking for the follow. Daniel already up. That's a high one. Atomic to Beast. Beast, no! Locked away, and Falcons take game 3.
NRG down a game to Team Falcons as we head to Utopia. 11 saves in 2 games for Killers. We talked about Daniel's defense and how present he was on the defensive end. Trying to score early here for NRG. Does not work out. Beast Mode might have to challenge Killers again, but this goes wide and TRK will spin it up.
NRG already went forward field position.
Killers awkward.
Got it, but TRK gives it to Atomic. Atomic trying to play around and leaves it for Beast Mode. But Roas parks the bus in front of the ball, says you are going to play a 50 before you get this ball past me.
So tempting to panic and try to make a read with the entire offense swarming around you. Great job by Falcons not panicking and clearing this one out as well.
They were so low boost on that play as well. NRG tried their best to work around them. They're still trying to use the physicality, but even Falcons making big stops on low boost. Gonna be hard for NRG to play past that.
A rare first minute with no score with NRG on the field. Daniel trying to do something about that. Verwas will deny him. Killer's taking his time on the wall. Don't think anybody knew he didn't have any boost. Daniel just launches downfield and forces TRK into retreat mode. You know, we talked quite a bit in Birmingham about how defensive NRG had seemed, and Safety was a little frustrated saying, no, we're not really defensive. Well, the lack of offense, I mean, if you were an offensive team, it wasn't working out. As Daniel will clear that away, it does seem NRG has been much more aggressive this entire second split. That can lead to giving up some kind of questionable goals, Daz, but also opens up a lot more opportunity.
Exactly, man. The opportunities have been a lot here, considering the amount of change. We saw how they looked against Vitality, wasn't enough. This time, Atomic trying to, again, create more here. Daniel, little floater, looking for the double, does get it. Beastmo crashes it, but it's not enough. Atomic, though, a chance. He's got the flip, uses it. It floats in front of the net. But again, Falcons, again, low boost. Look at the boost numbers. They finally get up, but they used everything to stop NRG.
For the second time in this game, NRG swarming around the Falcons' net and still unable to score. Beast Mode has Daniel running lead blocker, and Verwas recovers to make the block. And Atomic has to get to the backboard. He's in a real awkward spot. TRK denied, though, as Daniel comes in to help.
It was good, though, for Atomic to kind of take his time, because if he rushes it, he risks giving the ball to Falcons so quickly. Bit of a double commit there for Falcons, though, and if Beast Mode can keep this in play, NRG may have something. Daniel with the double. Daniel with the double on target. Where's the follow? Atomic! Atomic! Yes, he's done it again!
And I think Atomic slows himself down just a little bit here because he sees the defense is going to react, then picks a spot right over top of Verwas. 3 goals in the series now for Atomic. Z continues to will NRG towards the goal line.
Now NRG with the first strike here. Falcons will be from behind. Daniel wants to increase it as Atomic. Daniel gonna play 50 here. Verwas using a lot of boost. Beast Mode plays it quickly, but he gives the ball to Killers. Offense not amounting to much here. They are boost starving Falcons, but Verwas playing so close and playing these 50s gives a little bit more space. Falcons now just trying to wait for their time where they can truly strike. We've seen them have these build-ups time and time again.
Double commit high in the air, but a big bouncer, and TRK almost got there to take out Beast Mode, but almost only counts in horseshoes. Another one sent away. Atomic, indirect, gonna need some help. None coming as Beast Mode has to park it on the wall, and TRK will take over for the Falcons.
Well, Beast Mode was laid back, but able to help out Daniel, who was last back on the play. Atomic got bumped. Verwas, high ball, Killers is up. Killers can't win the 50. TRK will try his hand at the shot, but the shot not enough. Falcons, once again, coming up empty here. Offense has not been that successful for them, and they are looking at a dangerous spot here if NRG can tie this series up, especially coming off of a big win ahead in Game 3.
Well, Beast Mode does a good job getting above the ball to play low underneath. Daniel gonna have to take this on his own. Easy stop, Killers down to Verwas, and Atomic is there. The lead holding so far for NRG. Falcons haven't really threatened much. Beast Mode just played all the way back to Atomic, and this is great clock management, but you could be playing with fire just a little bit.
In this position you are, Falcons, all it takes is one big demo, and it creates everything they need to move upfield. NRG recognized this, and they're keeping the ball close.
Oh, that's great out of Beast Mode. More time off the clock. Killers just trying to get this airborne so his team can break out. Down to 8 seconds. Atomic has to rush back now. Falcons starting to form. Verwas will leave it for TRK. That's intercepted by Beast Mode. It didn't look like Falcons were on the same page. May still work out for them. Denied by Atomic, and that is a 2-all series. They're with the winner here in Game 5 now between Falcons and NRG.
Who's gonna really put the pressure on as this series starts to wind down? NRG have done a great job getting more physical and also increasing their level of offense this series. They forced Falcons into the defensive end last game. Can they keep that up? Falcons got a little bit more physical, but it was just too late in the game. They couldn't get too many opportunities. TRK will get the double here, but won't amount to too much. NRG doing a great job also, not overextending, letting Falcons play the ball into them.
Atomic waiting to see what Killers has in store. Finally took his opportunity. Daniel running forward, beast mode underneath, and the 50 goes out to Daniel. Off the wall, off the corner, and in!
He sniped it! What a shot for Dan! Wastes no time, lines it up. You hear the ding off the woodwork, and it still goes in. Hard strike for NRG to start game 5.
So that's the call, 40 seconds in. What's the response from Team Falcons? They start on the defensive end. Daniel's just got to block this in the air. We talked earlier about how much work Daniel's had to put in on the defensive end. That is his first goal of this series, a very low-scoring series out of NRG. What a 50.
Oh, well done there from Dan as well, right? We talked about how well he does in the back end, able to control the ball, keep it close, but Killers gets that past beast mode. I thought beast mode would have had to stop there. Killers with a good shot of his own.
Really didn't see if anybody got bumped. Just beast mode and Atomic both ended up going to the same corner.
It's a perfect shot.
Hit it where they ain't. That's the response out of Team Falcons.
Not afford to slow down here. Daniel is going to force Killers up early here as well. It's a good kickoff from NRG. Now they get a little bit more field possession here.
A very aggressive play out of NRG deep in Falcon territory. But Falcons weather the storm. Demo though on TRK, and beast mode will take over from Atomic. Atomic doesn't have anything in the tank. He's roaming around midfield. Beast mode's got to make the stop, and he's got to play possession for a little bit. Let his teammates get boost. Atomic has done so, and he'll clear the zone.
Yeah, it was a good idea for TRK on the play. I saw what he wanted to do. He thought Beast Mode would try to move forward to predict where the double was coming. He wanted to play it behind him, but Beast Mode was so patient in that moment, it was an easy shutdown.
Beast Mode's done a fantastic job getting above the ball on these aerial challenges and forcing the ball underneath the oncoming attackers. See if Falcons pick up on that and make any kind of adjustment every time they go after beast mode. It's Daniel now in the corner. TRK trying to get around Atomic. He can't. Atomic had Rawas in the air, beast mode following, but he got a little too angsty.
Good on beast mode though, he's able to get that midfield boost. This creates more opportunities here for NRG as they keep the possession up. Falcons, the only one with boost right now is Rawas. He's right there. If he loses this 50, it could spell danger. Atomic, though, trying to get him off the ball so Daniel can go to work.
We're to the second half now in a tie-breaking fifth game. Oh, down from beast mode. Not the kind of ding anybody wanted to hear here in Raleigh.
Yeah, beast mode had to shoot it high there. Unfortunately, just a little too high. NRG, though, still not letting Falcons have opportunities. That's going to register as a shot from TRK, but it was a simple save for Daniel, and now NRG back in that offensive front. They're keeping Falcons in this blue half.
Well, Atomic was the last line of defense there in midfield. Very aggressive play, but it worked out. Nobody has any boost. Daniel had the most, and he just got deleted off the field. So beast mode's in contain mode right now. That ball forced through. And it's TRK who's denied by who else but Daniel. Rawas trying to keep the play alive. Still no boost for NRG. Falcons have them at their mercy.
They've been doing a great job just, again, suffocating NRG. They're all sitting in the corner. They're all low on boost. It's only a matter of time unless they can get a touch here that can get them out. Killers will go up to the ladder, but Daniel there to meet him. Rawas, though, has so much freedom here. Has the flip reset. Good read from Atomic to deny.
Still more boost deals, and finally Daniel able to grab a full canister. Atomic, he can stay with this and still have his flip. Oh, that would have been incredible.
You got to give Killer some credit there. He followed the whole way. Oh, good save there from TRK. NRG are not slowing down as we hit that final minute.
Daniel has that ricochet off, and Killer's the save up by the bar. Now it's NRG's turn to put the clamps on Team Falcons. Daniel going right down Broadway,
got the
going headhunting, still got blocked, and beast mode denied as well. Atomic's floater set off by Rawas.
So close, but close is not enough. Falcons want to turn this around. Last 30 seconds here. Atomic's not going to be able to make contact. That one's going to drop. NRG needs to reposition. Roas playing this one quickly. Has Killers in the wing. He just took NRG's other corner boost. TRK trying to get this past Daniel. Killers waiting on the side, and Roas tries to crash it. Falcons trying to, again, drain NRG of boost, but the big clearance downfield's going to buy them some time in the final 10.
5 seconds. Daniel, last minute hero, no. Sent off by Roas again. Beast mode waiting at the back. Falcons will have the last look. No, sir. And this will come to ground. No. Roas thought he had it to the wall. But it's a testament to the quality of defense of both these teams that this is not 5-all going into this overtime.
Good reach there from Atomic to start it off. TRK, big demo. And Atomic has Beast Mode in help. Beast Mode up quickly. Dan gonna try to get into the play, but he's so far back off the initial demo. NRG not gonna be able to keep this one in. It's starting to be off ball play, big factors. Roas just went downfield to steal NRG's boost. Will that have an effect here as he's back into the air trying to force an errant touch out of Atomic, but Atomic's so patient in these types of moments.
How long will this overtime run? Both these teams tend to go not much longer than a minute when they get to extra time. Beast mode, double tap, well, it goes wide. Daniel still with the play, but he had to give up the corner boost back to Team Falcons. Maybe just got a little too anxious.
Well, he just, again, he saw Atomic was so far back, and then he knew Falcons would have some easy control. Wanted to deny that instead of keeping the boost in the play. It did work out because NRG just had enough time to rotate back on defense.
Daniel giving chase, big clear. Roas going after Beast mode. Beast mode makes the stop. Roas still running interference in center, and denied by Daniel. He got himself involved in the play, almost won it for Falcons, but Roas sent packing. TRK will bring one forward again, and Beast mode has other ideas yet again.
NRG cannot slow down here. They're giving Falcons a lot of freedom in the midfield. That's a good cut from Beast mode. TRK though, again, that free time, able to get it past one. Trying to play a 50 out as well. NRG have been very patient when they're on their back wall. It's been a big reason why they're in the game. Oh, almost a bit of a double commit though from Falcons, and that'll give Beast mode a little bit of room to work here.
Loose ball in front, but everybody from NRG was on the other half of the field. 2 minutes gone by, and the tensions continue to rise. Beast mode, oh, near side double, nearly impossible to score. He is merely human after all. TRK now, with a full tank of boost, getting this started downfield. Atomic knows he has all day to play it. He does not panic.
It gets so much more tension. The panic rises when both these teams have to make long defensive stops off low boost. We've seen both sides have to deal with that. Who's going to get that breakaway, though? It feels like a deadlock in the midfield.
How long will we go before someone breaks a 2-all tie in the series? Atomic, no sir. Beast mode has to just throw it downfield. Both his teammates were down there. A little bouncer, a little awkward for Roas, but he's got it away to TRK. Made it look so much easier than it was. And now Atomic waiting, forcing the offense to go around him. And again, NRG weather the Falcon storm. Daniel's downfield. Oh, TRK got there to the post. Follow up. Set away by Killers. Follow up again. This could angle downward. No, it comes straight out, and TRK hasn't read the whole way.
Perfect touch there from TRK back into the midfield, but you gave Dan a free ball. Dan to Atomic. No, Roas quick to deny it. Good read on Beast mode on that. Got back in time, but Killers now with a chance to go up to the sky. Killers off the ceiling. Wants to throw Beast mode off. TRK looking for bumps. They want to break NRG's control of their rotation, but they've had such a tough time. Daniel last back. Daniel demo. Killers open net. Atomic can't save it. Falcons put the series on match point.
Lost game 5. Falcons still have theirs. Should we go to Champions Field? Neo Tokyo the backdrop for what could be the final game of the semifinal round.
Important to get a strong start here, no matter what side you are on. You want to be able to dictate the pace. TNRG with some speed off the kickoff, but again, Falcons matching that with physicality. It's already Atomic able to play this one up high. Killers looking for the beat, but Atomic again on top of the ball, looking for the bump on TRK. Daniel goes up for this one. Beast mode, will he have a chance to shoot? No, Killers, great denial there. But Daniel still forcing the issue. NRG not afraid to take risk on offense early.
Very risky though, as Atomic is the only one back. Awkward touch off of Beast Mode. Daniel has to range to the back wall as well. Atomic and it looked like Beast Mode both there to stop the play on that occasion. And it's Killers again, trying to break NRG's backs.
Look at Killers. He wasn't even facing the ball when he went up into the air. So much control there and just stays with it, follows it through all the way into the dunk. Falcons trying to shut the door here.
Killers the overtime winner, and now his 4th goal of the series has Falcons in front. So NRG has to play from behind with their backs firmly against the wall. Beast Mode will follow this play up. Given plenty of time and space, that could be lethal, but Killers there for the stop. Follow is off the crossbar. NRG aren't going to get many more opportunities like that. Got to convert the next one. Beast Mode. Flip, reset, Killers all over him.
Someone's gonna have to step up and reach that newfound height. Who's gonna elevate on NRG? The way things have looked right now, I like what they've done on offense. They have that second man playing off into the wing, making Falcons worry about the threat of a pass, but they haven't called that number just yet, and Falcons, it's been easy to stop the solo plays.
TRK has Killers forward, not really in a scoring position. Beast Mode had very little in the tank and used even less. Managed to conserve any boost is impressive. Now Daniel has that firmly swatted away by Rawas. NRG down to 3 minutes in their tournament life unless they can find an answer to the Falcons puzzle.
Atomic looking for the ground pinch. Good bump there, but Atomic and Daniel both going for that one. Now Killers off the sidewall. He can make things happen out of nothing, but this time it gets stopped. Rawas, the first touch gets away from him, so Beast Mode will send it to Daniel. NRG may have a chance here. Daniel looking for the bump, but Killer's there to get the help. Atomic waiting on the sidewall here. He's gonna get involved. Beast Mode can cut in. He just picked up the corner boost. What's Beast Mode gonna do? Fake to Daniel. Daniel, no! Blocked away by Rawas.
Spectacular defending out of Team Falcons. Confident communication, and it has to be perfect. NRG held all the cards, and Falcons still deny them.
Daniel's gonna be out to play for a while here. Flick over one, Beast Mode last back. He's gonna be playing alone. Needs a good follow-up, or Daniel just needs to be fast enough there. Gets Rawas off the ball, and maybe NRG can work with this. Atomic off the ceiling, looking for the shot. It's a dive there from Killers. Can Daniel turn around on this one? Gets the 50 to keep it in, and Beast Mode has the 50 Rawas as well. NRG with all the pressure here in Game 6, but they're still down by 1.
Another one that's just gonna fall harmlessly to TRK, but Daniel lobs one right back in. Killers for Rawas. Beast Mode up to meet him. Killers back into the play, down to 1:40. NRG watching time slip away. Watching the major slip away. Atomic will play it across. Nobody else over there, so he has to follow the play, and he didn't have much to work with. Beast Mode, 40 in the tank. Atomic still over there after the demo. Daniel, could have had Atomic, but he was too far back, rotating, looking for boost.
Beast Mode able to get this mid. Atomic went all the way back here. Atomic takes his time. Great touch there from the corner. TRK follows it. Oh, big miss though from NRG altogether. No one able to hit the ball, but it's enough to slow down Falcons. So Falcons, with all that respect they gave NRG, unable to capitalize. NRG moving up the field here with low boost. Final minute here. They have knocked on the door so many times, but Falcons with a steel barricade in front of it haven't let anything through. NRG, we may see them exit the tournament if we don't see anything different here.
Atomic, heroic so many times on the defensive end. He leads the team in this series with 3 goals. They had a call on Critical Massimo now, more than ever, 30 seconds. Gotta get it down, and it's still sent away.
Too high, Atomic plays that one off the back wall. Rawas, no boost. Beast Mode comes to try to force the issue. TRK able to pick it up, and Daniel takes it out of his hands.
Chance.
Rawas, no, can he get it past 2? No, Atomic able to get the stop there. NRG, final 10 seconds. Daniel wants to keep this in play. Atomic gets it past, no, it's blocked out from that as well. Beast Mode can't get the touch. It goes all
Once again, Mina sends its shining star.